Hey Taurus, so we're going to be doing I think I'm going to call them monthly check-ins instead of forecasts. I don't know. So, this week, month, whatever. I'm used to YouTube or TikTok, wherever I do them weekly. But I'm just going to be doing a Celtic Cross, and this is going to be a general rating. So, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This rating doesn't have to be for you. And if this rating doesn't really resonate with your situation, feel free to check out any of your other personal placements like your moon, rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus. Maybe I'll pick up the energy of that for you more than your sun. Maybe your sun will work fine. Um, anyway, I think that's all the intro. We'll just go ahead and get started. And I just have to do this. So, um, trying to grow the channel. So if you guys like the video, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you like my readings and everything. So anyways, let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so before we get too into it, you could be dealing with Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces. We have Aquarius. We have Pisces again. We have Leo. Don't have to be dealing with any of those. Maybe they're in your chart, but I just kind of see you trying to leave a situation that really is not really good for you. Maybe you thought it's something you feel really tethered to, possibly a romance. Um, Whatever it is, though, I think what keeps you there is the hope that you guys can work it out, that you guys can find the peace together, that you guys can find some sort of harmony because maybe it once worked, but it's really not working. And I think it's kind of like there's a little bit of fear to leave, I guess, even though you want to leave. I think it's kind of like you want to leave, you want to start over, and you want to just feel good again. You really want to just honestly, I think you felt like shit for so long that you just want to focus on what makes you feel good again, what excites you because it's not here. And in the past, I think this kind of came out here, and I think there's this whole thing where it's like you would judge day to day and just kind of weigh out like, does the good outweigh the bad, and just kind of give another chance after chance after chance. And I think a lot of times you would be disappointed, but you would tend to focus on the good. You would focus on what to celebrate within like this union. um this thing that you're scared to leave, that you feel like it could just work. It just feels like it could work. It could work, but I think you want to leave. But I think there's a societal pressure, environmental pressure. I'm kind of jumping to stay. And when I saw this card, I just remembered when I saw this card, I thought of like family pressure to have kids and to have a family. So I think that's why you're trying to make it work with this person, because like it's the best relationship you've had potentially. Um, it's the one that you really like. So you're like stubbornly trying to make it work with this person. I think near future you're going to start focusing on um more on what you want to focus on, and it's going to detach you a little bit from this person, um because you're going to be focusing on what makes you happy by yourself a little bit, and I think it's going to give you a little more independence here. And right now I kind of see your approach to this as a fight within yourself. Like you're not really getting what you really desire, which I see is just this break free moment. Like you won't let yourself do it. And I feel like it's just kind of like what if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? Well, you want to leave. Why won't you let yourself leave? Like you want to leave, but you keep finding reasons to stay. Type of energy. And hopes and fears, I think you just want to understand. You just want to come out with an understanding and not feeling like wrecked from this, right? Um, and with the outcome, honestly, we have the Hangman here. Well, I guess in this deck, it's the Hanged One. I think with your focus to really try to understand everything, that is where you are, and there's nothing really wrong with this. It's just if you came here wanting progress, I don't really see it. I don't think things are really changing. I think you're just trying to understand, right? And I wanted to draw a card for advice because I'm sure you're just like, wait, nothing's changing. Like, I'm just trying to understand things. What the hell? I'm trying to understand the illusion of what I've done. With the advice being this version of the Three of Swords, I would use this energy that you're in right now. Maybe it's just where you need to be right now, of not really moving forward and accepting that that's okay, to try to relieve yourself of this heartbreak, of this disappointment, of this not really working out. And I want to bring up therapy, maybe having a therapist to talk to or just someone to talk to help work through this um, may help you with this. Focusing on yourself a little more may help you with this, because this came out reversed and then it kind of, I was like, no, it needs to be upright. And I think you're trying to be more independent and rely less on other people for sources of emotional validation, for your sources of happiness. And I think you're trying to make those changes right now in yourself. And I think that is why you're not going to really make, like, you're not going to see any big, like, outward changes, I guess, in your world. The changes are all like in your day to day and your how you feel about yourself, and if you're going to try to do things that make you happy, and if you're going to try to relieve your disappointment and heartbreak. I think that's where your energy is going to be and where it needs to be for this length of time, however long this is. you know. So hopefully this helps. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.